Champs back home! Champs back home!
While the world mourns a global hero, for Louisville, the loss of Muhammad Ali is personal. Thousands lined the city's streets to honour their hometown son, who so many of them knew as a boy, back when he was just Cassius Clay.
My great-great-grandfather was a Kentucky slave, and he was named after some great Kentuckian. Well, Cassius Marcellus Clay is a great name in Kentucky.
Then in his transformation to Muhammad Ali, proud Muslim American, three-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist, humanitarian and activist. Ali, 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 Ali. The biggest crowds gathered at the start of the journey outside the funeral home. His casket emerged, lifted into the hearse by pallbearers including Will Smith and the boxers Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. His family and friends waving from the windows of the cortege as it began its 19-mile journey through the city streets.
He's a legend. Yeah, he was a legend living and he's a legend going out.
Some had skipped work for the morning, which you can only imagine he'd approve, but there was nowhere else to be. To sum him up in one word:
the greatest.
Love.
Confidence.
Wisdom.
Awesome.
Inspiration, motivation, legacy, legendary. He's the greatest.
At the mosque in Louisville, the remembering began last night after evening prayers, quietly and with tears.
That he made it okay for us to be Muslim, here in America. He makes me proud. He does. He makes me proud.
Sometimes people ask me, what country are you from? And when did you come to the United States? And how do you speak English so well? And I find that to be a little confusing. And I say, well, you know who Muhammad Ali is, right? And they say, yeah, you know he's American Muslim, right? And they say, yeah, okay. I'm American Muslim like him.
On the corner, there was time to practice the Ali shuffle, even throw a punch, while fans of all ages waited for the champ. But it was the challenge Muhammad Ali threw the system that one man reflected on.
When he made his political statement about the Vietnam War.
The statement said that Clay would have been untrue to his religion if he'd accepted the draft.
And I am a Vietnam veteran, and I was very proud of the fact that he stood up and resisted the draft and did that at his peril.
If Ali was brave outside the ring, in it, he was Quicksilver. An inspiration to other fighters who he befriended.
Me coming out of the ring and him saying to me, hey, you're pretty good, and you won that fight. That's great. That was perfect for me at that point, for my hero to say that to me, because that really, made me go on.
He will never die. And the spirit of Muhammad Ali lives on because he was out to try to help and bring people together rather than divide them. Ali, Ali,
Ali. Finally, on the corner of 9th and West Jefferson, after hours in the Kentucky heat, the hearse carrying Ali's body swept into view. And just as suddenly, he was gone. The procession moving on to other streets, other neighborhoods, where they reached out to touch and dance to escort the man who always said he was the greatest. And certainly today he was.